Well, good morning to you. Saturday, 15th of June 2024. And today, well, I haven't got a water first thing this morning because it rained in the night, which is good. Dampens everything down quite nicely. Weather forecast for today is a little bit mixed. Yes, we got some water into the butt last night, but we're going to take advantage of the nice weather this morning, and we're going to go somewhere I've never been before. Betz Chateau. And we'll see what that's all about. I'm going to have to use Veronica to get there. We will just have a... Do you ever leave rakes laying in the garden like that? Just waiting for a joke, isn't it? You know, some idiot treads on it and whacks himself. Yeah, that was laying there. I don't know how that got moved. I guess the wind or a cat or something. Yes, look at that. These are going to be beautiful. These are leeks, and you shouldn't let them run up to flower like that if you're going to eat leeks, but you know, why not? They will be pretty, the butterflies will love them. And they will then give me lots of leek seed for next year. I need to get out here with some string and tidy up some of these tomatoes, but as you can see, fruit is forming. Hopefully that's going to swell a bit before it turns red. That almost sounds like an Englishman on holiday in Spain, doesn't it? You know, lots of paella and beer, and he swells a bit, then he goes and sits on the beach and he turns red. What a horrible way of spending a holiday. Right, okay, let's go and jump in the jalopy and get off to Betz Chateau. Well, wherever we are, it's very, very pretty. First thing in the morning with some nice sun on it. Not a road for great big Cadillacs though, is it? I'm going to. I've been past a few times, but I've never been there, so I sort of know where it is, and I'm not exactly certain what it is we're going to find there. Oh, there's a crucifix, a calvaire in the woods. So all those of you that are Catholics, you better cross yourselves. Those of you that aren't,
turn left onto Route 11 November 1918, D103.
Don't worry. Charnizay.
Take the next left onto Route 11 November 1918, D103, then turn right onto Route State.
Right, have you all got that?
Take the next right onto Route State, D41. Continue on D41 for 1.5 kilometers.
It's exciting, isn't it, going somewhere different, and by a different route. She's taking me the country road because it's quicker and shorter. Another calvaire. In past times, all parishes had their boundaries marked with crucifixes. Some of them have disappeared, but most of them are still where they were placed. And the old tradition was once a year,
in 600 meters, slide left.
The priest and the congregation would walk around the boundaries in procession.
Slight left.
Slight left? What does she mean by slight left? That's...
Continue for 6 kilometers.
Yeah, that doesn't seem... Well, she seems quite happy that I'm in the right direction. There's some sheep in the field. Mouton. This is obviously the arterial road that leads to Paris and Rome and New York. Feel like we're on a farm track. Maybe we are. Cédez le passage. That means I haven't got right of way when I cross this major road. Now in the field, that looks like maize growing. They've got an electric fence around it, probably to keep deer out, because I'm sure maize doesn't need to be kept in. Wherever it may be, has got a weight restriction on it. I'm okay because the weight restriction, weight limit is 12 tonnes. And Veronica is telling me to continue straight. So we'll do that. Right, one for all the Catholics amongst you.
In 600 metres, turn left onto Laulnay, D59.
that was the reason for the weight limit. That was a very small little bridge, wasn't it?
Take the next left onto Laulnay, D59.
So for those of you who want to know, are we there yet? Well, we've got another 4 kilometres on this road. With a speed limit, because it's a wibbly wobbly road. Second turning on the right, there's a farm that sells goat cheese, in case any of you want to stop for goat cheese. Fromage de chèvre fermier. Chèvre is one of those words you need to understand the gender of the word. La chèvre is the lady goat. Le chèvre is the cheese that is produced from goat's milk. Civilization? Is this a town? There's a charcuterie à la ferme. That's a pork butcher's. Actually, no, I'm not. I've got a car behind me.
In 400 metres, turn left onto La Bois de la Rue, D93. Take the next left onto La Bois de la Rue, D93. Continue on D93 for 800 metres.
There we are, Betz, le Chateau. Now on the way back, remember that turning that I thought about, because there was a sign there saying that there was a vide maison. Now a
400 meters, continue straight onto Rue de Betz.
A vide maison is where people they're moving home, or someone has died or whatever, and they literally just open the house, the garage, the barn, with the intention of selling everything.
Continue straight onto Rue de Betz, then turn right onto Rue des Écoles.
Right, well, I think we're going to ignore instructions and find somewhere to park. That may not be as easy as we hoped. Well, that's a nice little plot with onions and stuff growing, but where I parked, I very nearly got this badly wrong. You do need to sort of keep an eye open for things. That wouldn't have been good to park down there, would it? Anyway, we're all right where we are. With these events, these small towns suddenly get absolutely hammered with visitors. But they've got a nice morning for it. Yes, welcome to Betz le Chateau. And, well, you know the form with these events now, don't you? You know, the roads are closed and people bring all sorts of stuff out and try and sell it. And I shall have a walk round and see if there's anything exotic that I want. This is where you require huge amounts of discipline. Isn't that an absolutely sweet little push cart? But I really don't want it, so I'm not going to ask because, well, yeah, let's move on before we make a mistake and end up buying something that we really don't want. And I guess I need to hope that someone buys it before I walk back down this road. Very sweet little thing, wasn't it? And we really ought to stand and look at the church. Look at that, it's only 8:30 in the morning. But we'll go this way, I think. There's things that are very, very popular with searchers, shall we say. You know, trenchard, old shells, a great big box, a children's little push cart, high chair, yeah. Oh, road signs. Yeah, wonder if we need those. Well, if we're not careful, we could get lost. So it goes all the way around the town. And I know some of you love an old blow lamp. I'm trying to give them up. I offered him €10 for that, and he said no, 15 or no deal. And I said no, €15 is way too much for a horrible thing like that. You know, if it was a proper motorbike, a BSA or something, €15 would have been fair, but no, a Harley Davidson HD stands for horrible device, doesn't it? Does anybody need a doorbell? And on we go. One of the reasons I fancied this one today is this is not in the same department as Les Ferrons. So a lot of the traders will be from different places. You know, in the normal way we go to Brocante after Brocante after Brocante and we see all the same stuff at each one. But if you just step across a boundary, you get different traders with different old junk. What we just passed is one of the features of life here. The French word for gypsy is giton, and les gitons, they get to all of these events and try to sell you baskets. And I really don't have a need for baskets. Besides, you know me, I'm as tight as a... I don't spend money.
Vous êtes gentil, vous avez des beaux yeux.
Merci, madame. Well, we had a little conversation about let your yes be yes and your no be no, which incidentally is one of the readings this morning. Just what every small child wants. Little toy ovens. They're rather sweet, aren't they? Something else that I really don't need, but very sweet.
Il y a la boîte, il y a le bâtiment qui se replie.
Ça date de quand?
Oh, moi, enfin écoutez, je sais pas trop, moi je dirais l'année entre 30 et 50, je dirais. J'arrive, je sais pas. Je pense pas que ce soit plus ancien, mais c'est fou. Regardez comment c'est fait, hein. Les cochons, tout.
Et c'est votre pendant votre enfance
Non, par contre, l'enfance des amis, d'une famille d'artistes peintres. Ouais.
Ah bon. Non, c'est magnifique, mais pas pour moi.
Oui, non, mais il n'y a pas de problème, la brocante, c'est pour ça aussi.
Ouais,
Non, moi je prends une photo juste.
Dernier prix.
Just when I thought I'd finished, I walk round the corner and there's more. Now, it would be wrong to come here and not do a little bit of that tourist rubbernecking. Isn't that just beautiful? Yes, so when you're next passing along the main road at 110 miles an hour, just take a while and stretch your legs and come and look at Betz le Chateau. There won't always be all of these fairground rides and attractions. There won't always be a Brocante. But I think it's a beautiful, beautiful little place to come and visit. And to walk around. There's suggested routes. And it's still only 9:10.